Taser.
Police forces around the country have been trying to find ways for years to use less lethal methods to bring an alleged perpetrator into custody.
Law enforcement is pain compliance, okay? So this is where we do things like, I tell you I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
But the only reason this is working is because it hurts and you don't want to hurt anymore, right? If you were motivated, let's say you thought I was going to take you to jail for something really serious and you didn't want to go, a little bit of pain isn't going to stop you, is it?
We've seen or heard of force used when it comes to pain compliance that was mentioned, but other situations may come into play as well.
If you say, I'm not going, how much pain can the human body take? A lot.
Yeah.
If it's properly motivated, or you're drunk, or on drugs.
That is where other measures may be necessary to resort to. Okay.
Then we can go to what we call a baton, which a lot of us don't even carry anymore. I don't, but that's a stick. I can also use OC, okay? Bear spray. This has its limitations too.
While some people, including members of the police force who have experienced it personally, know OC spray, which is most commonly known as pepper spray, is effective, they say it can almost be too effective.
For starters, if I was to use it now, most of this floor would be vacated shortly. It's not like it just goes there and stays.
Oh, it spreads around.
It's much like walk in a room after a girl hits herself with perfume. She doesn't even have to be in there anymore.
While described as painful, if OC spray does not make direct contact with the target's eyes, it is almost ineffective, and on a windy day in Great Falls, others may be at risk. That is where a taser comes into play.
And it is definitely the most effective non-lethal device used by law enforcement to date. It's not a firearm, and there's a low risk, not zero risk, but a low risk injury.
While less lethal, it is effective on anyone, no matter the person's size. This video that is shown by Great Falls Police at its Citizens Academy shows just that.
Under arrest. Index, do it. Okay. Get on your back. On your back. On your stomach. Get on your stomach.
I'm 340 pounds. I can handle myself.
Yeah, you can.
But that hurt.
The next piece of technology with the taser is that you cannot argue how many times it is deployed on one person, and has a light to determine a target point.
The taser, it keeps a record of all that. So it tells us exactly when it was used, how long it was used. It runs on a 5-second duration. I can, like now, that's called a spark test. We do that before we go out in the field, make sure it's working. So it would show 1 second on today's date and time that it was used.
The taser would be deployed one more time, as I would see for myself how effective it really is.
You sure you're ready? Taser! Oh! Taser! Oh! Let him down. Okay, just lie down, Dan.
The effect is instant as your muscles contract immediately, and while still conscious, your thought process has no idea how to function. Here is a slow motion look.
What'd you think?
That was about what I expected.
Dana, look over this way. Talk to me.
I'm okay. I did survive, but that's, I guess we'll do that once and that's it.
You don't want to do it again?
No. You get hit and then it's like, what is going on is what basically, like, there are no thoughts.
Overall, I was able to get back on my feet shortly thereafter, and it was effective. The one thing I was actually kind of surprised about was I didn't lose any consciousness.
No, it doesn't knock you out. Okay. And most of the stuff you see on TV where they go up and stick a guy. Now, you know, if they do enough voltage and...
In the end, one time at 50,000 volts, though, was enough for me.
You want to try drive stun?
No. I think we've done enough stunts for the
Really?
day. Yeah.